Hi guys, now I want to talk about the OTO2, which is the webinar series. There's two options here. If you follow the sales funnel through with the front end offer, the OTO1, which is the recurring offer with the 4 additional softwares, including the Linkwheel softwares, then you will be offered the webinars. Okay. With the webinars, there's some great content in there. I'll cover what we're going to cover in the webinars in just a second. You would have been far better off to take the one-time offer, and if you watch the one-time offer video, I'll explain a lot more. The things that we're going to cover in here is how to automate the first two link codes for every video. Now, I did mention this in the SEO Blueprint. They get a slightly different version from what's going to be in the webinars. This is a little bit better. Okay, I've got 2 ways of doing it. This is the best way to do it. Okay, these kind of strategies I don't want to get saturated. So I'm keeping it for people who are very, very serious about this, okay? We'll talk about how to automate all the first 2 link codes. That's kind of covered in SEO Blueprint, but we do have additional strategies for that as well. Best practices for conversion. Writing scripts. I'm going to give some examples of writing scripts. I'm going to do a proper webinar on scripts that are geared for conversion. This is about making people take action, the action that you want to take, and some tools that come with it as well, okay? We'll do some advanced list building with YouTube, and we will do some videos with Wikipedia. This is a new thing. Wikipedia are now going to allow videos as well as images, and we'll be one of the first ones to cover this. That's massive, it's huge, okay? You're going to get some additional WordPress plugins, and I was going to do this just the lifetime, but I don't see how I can actually. I think what we're going to do here, we've got Local Traffic Commando, which a lot of you will be aware of. It creates thousands of unique pages by using keywords in a proper way, so it's meant for local, but you can use it for anything at all. Whatever you put in 3 boxes is what it will combine anyway. It's just, you know, if I've got a name modifier, I've got a name keyword, I've got a name location, there's nothing to say you can't switch location to something else, like a product name or a manufacturer name or something like that. Pardon me. Pardon me. So Local Traffic Commando is very good. It works very, very well. I'm still getting emails, people thanking me for creating that one. And it's a very, very powerful plugin for it, but you've got to keep it away from the main sites, okay? Put it in a .info site or something like that, and it really just smashes the long tail. It does thousands of combinations, and every page is unique as well, because it always will have a different image and a different video URL, depending on how many you put in. You need to do a little bit of work with it, but it's very easily outsourced, and it works extremely well, okay? The second plugin I mentioned in the first sales video, it takes 8 sites, like Reddit, Google+, Twitter, Tumblr, I can't remember the rest, there's another 4 sites. And what it does is you can put into 100 accounts of each into the plugin settings, and every time that you post a video or you post something on your WordPress, you can have it set to on or off, and quite automatically it will just post if you keep it on, okay? And that means that you might get about 76 Google Pluses and 24 Reddit votes and 56 tweets from all of those accounts that you put in. The next time you will get another random number, so it might be 24 Google Pluses and 84 Reddits and 29 tweets, for example. It's very, very powerful, but it keeps it looking natural. It randomizes the numbers. And the third one creates a first-tier link wheel with Web 2.0 properties. Now, just like the video link wheel softwares that I'm giving in the OTO1, I'm holding these plugins back for a few days, not because they're not ready. I want you to get used to YouTube SEO Commando suite first, managing your accounts, and then I want you to get used to using the video link wheel softwares, and then I will introduce these, and I will give the training videos as we release them. And I've done it deliberately because I know that people will just jump in. I believe in my system so much and my strategy so much. I believe in the software that built around the strategy so much that I want it to be used properly. You have to understand that I put a lot of time in this. It's been 6 months effort to put this together. This is new stuff that other people are just not teaching or talking about right now, and how we can use this in the full system, the full funnel, all the way through. And we've automated as much as we possibly can as well, okay? We'll talk about extreme video syndication using additional but free tools and services, okay? and that can help you just to get your content out there, saturate your market, okay? Using video in multiple ways. We're going to talk about best practices for things like multimedia press releases. I'm going to give you a real kick-ass strategy here for guest blogging using video. This drove thousands of visitors to me, to my Kiss I Am blog. It really does work gangbusters, and I still don't see people talking about it, strangely enough. But it works, and this will blow you away. That is worth the OTO price in itself. Apart from everything else, that is a fantastic strategy, and it works very, very well. And we'll talk about video podcasting too. What's the difference between doing a video, an educational video, a webinar type video, and putting it onto podcasting sites? It's very, very simple. We'll cover that, and it's not that big a step to make. It's very, very simple. We'll cover that in detail. Video podcasting is very hot. It's very, very good. I will show you how to do it, and you know, we will cover a whole webinar about that. Okay. We'll talk about turning videos into pad files and getting additional thousands of backlinks as well. I'll show you how we can do that. Using videos on documents and document sharing sites. I'll show you how to get videos onto documents like PDFs, and we're going to do some very, very cool things with this once it gets done. I need to hold a bit back, you know. These are all advanced strategies, and this is taking the same content that you originally put on your YouTube channel. We're just multiplying it many, many, many times over, okay? And we're saturating the market. This is SEO and video marketing combined, okay? We'll be using tutorial sites, and we can go and have a look at what the tutorial sites are, how to use them, and how to get the best out of them. These can drive tons and tons of traffic. That's what we're here for, traffic. That's why we're creating systems like this, to get traffic, okay? And that's why we do SEO, so we can get to the top of the search engines, so that we can get traffic. I'm trying to automate as much as possible though, that you don't have to go and do a million things. And you can pick and choose any of these. You don't have to do them all, but some of these will really fit you, depending on what you're doing, okay? I want to talk about forum marketing videos as well. We'll do a little bit more about forum marketing, not just the video stuff, but how we can use video effectively in there, how to find forums, what to post, how to use the forums to get the very best content ideas for videos as well. I've got some very neat strategies for that. We'll talk about video creation strategies, including doing problem-solving videos, cartoon videos, where you can get them done cheap. The scribble whiteboard videos, where to get them done really, really cheap as well. The very lowest prices. Call to action video loops that we'll be giving out, how we can get them created. I will get some created and give them out to you, and we'll make it just as easy as possible for you to use them. And we'll talk about getting backgrounds for your channels with clickable links. Okay, that's kind of important these days. It's just nice for people to see a good, nice channel with those kind of things, and you will see me building those things into my channels as well as we go for the YouTube SEO Blueprint. We'll talk about getting clickable links outside of your website and adding clickable links to videos in your own website as well. What I mean by that is we can put clickable links into YouTube videos if we're doing the overlay thing. We can get clickable links if you're linking to your authorized website, and that's all covered in YouTube SEO Blueprint. This is taking things a little bit further, okay? Now, I did a promotion of a software, I think last week. It's something similar to this, but I have found another way to do it without having to buy that software before that. It's not as powerful as that software might be, because that one does a little bit more. I will show you both in action, okay? But this one is very, very good. And what we can do then is, when we've got those clickable links, and I'm not talking about the basic stuff, I'm talking about some really, really neat stuff, and we can just saturate the market with those kind of things as well. Now, we can use those in the press releases and things like that as well. So we're going to cover a lot of really in-depth things here. We're going to talk about the two ways of using overlays, linking to authorized website, and linking from YouTube straight out to other places. Yeah, it can be done. Probably know that one of the strategies, the other strategy we'll cover in detail as well. We'll talk about writing headlines that make people watch your videos. Now, I have been studying what other people have been doing. I've been reading up in places like Copyblogger and various other places, and I've been putting down all the ideas that I've got that they had, and putting them all together and sort of combining them for video marketing specifically, okay? And I've come up with some interesting findings there, and I will continue to do that. I want to make that one of the last ones, although it's a bit counterintuitive. There's still a little bit of work there for me to do, but when I have got it really nailed down and simplified, I like to simplify things. I like to take whatever seems to be complex and make it simple. It could be week 3, week 4, I don't know yet, okay? When I get there, I will put it out as soon as possible, but that is very, very interesting, okay? We might be able to do that with the script writing if I can get it fixed and simplified at the same time, but some really very, very fascinating findings there, okay? Easy 5-minute optimization, which compares your competitors that rank in the top 5 or 10 to optimize your headlines, descriptions, and expect those videos to rank really fast, okay? This is looking at your competitors, seeing what they're doing, taking it apart, doing it better, putting it back in together, and just expecting, not hoping, expecting to rank above them, okay? And we'll talk about top tools to use for video marketing, including additional research tools for better quality ideas, and up-to-the-minute news and ideas about cool strategies to show you how to make money from this system, okay? Now, this system can be used in multiple ways. You could be building channel networks and flipping them. You could be doing multiple things. I don't want to give too much away right now. We have got some really very good ideas about that, but we need to keep these strategies not saturated, not advanced, okay? And just for the advanced people, okay? And using video for offline SEO and affiliate marketing. So we're going to look at the different variations and different things that we should be doing, the best practices and stuff like that as well. That's a little bit more in depth, so that you can, you know, whatever niche you're in, I can give you an additional help and maybe some additional ideas and strategies and stuff like that. And as you can see, it is advanced, and the one-time fee for the webinars, if you're buying through the sales funnel, is 127. And there's 4 payments of 37 if you cannot afford 127 immediately, okay? But if you're buying the one-time offer, it's 197. You get all the softwares for life as well. You don't have any recurring, okay? Unless you want to take the one-time offer, which is over 4 payments, which is then 57. So you're only paying $20 more, yeah? Makes more sense to be able to do that rather than go through the sales funnel. So I'm going to put this same video on the OTO2 page and the same video on the page at the bottom of the page, the first sales page, explaining the lifetime offer, okay? The reason I'm doing it like this, and you're wondering why I've got it like this, is because when we go to WSO, we're not going to be offering lifetime license when we do the WSO launch. So this is just especially for webinar people from a few selected people that I know you on their list probably. It's great information, it's very, very good, it's very, very fresh. It's not the usual crap like put the keywords in the title, put your keywords in the description and run off to vagex.com and get a bunch of views and boom, you're making money. No, this is a little bit more advanced. This is for people who are serious video marketers or who want to become serious video marketers for years to come, okay? These kind of strategies put together are very, very, very powerful. Nobody's talking about this kind of stuff for video marketing. We've got something very, very good here. We've got something that can keep you apart from everybody else for a long time to come. And while they're running to Vagex and buying their views and stuff like that and expecting to rank, you will just dominate niches. And you will do stuff out of YouTube as well with all the social linking going on. You might just find that you've kickstarted some kind of viral campaign or viral video just by using the other powerful tools, okay? I would suggest anybody who's interested in the webinars, don't buy at these prices. They're lower prices, but you're going to have to pay more because you have to pay the OTO, which is recurring, and you have to pay the front end. Buy the 197 one time or the 57 one time, and that will be far, far better for you, okay? Better value. You got nothing else to pay after that. Any new plugins, any new softwares we create for this system, you will get them for free, as far as them being the SEO Commando. If it's going to be a plugin or a software here, then you will get those for free as well, okay? It's far, far better value, okay? So that's it. Any questions, feel free to ask, but I've put in a great offer there for the webinar people. I hope that you can appreciate what we've put together here. It's very powerful. It's a little bit sophisticated, but at the same time, it's very, very simple because I've automated as much as I possibly can, and I will continue to keep looking at ways of automating this, okay? Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.